fighting tea, and I'm like, Eevee is fighting cold water, not hot water.
Yeah, a lot of people are just like,
Fire.
yeah, a lot of people when they do silver, one, this username is cats in raincoats. Wonderful username.
But what were you saying? You got
For a lot of silver head cannons, when they do, I wrote silver instead of the actual line. When they do silver, anything with water, he's just like, why the fuck are you bathing in it? This is a scarce resource.
He's in full apocalyptic mode.
Right? Little feral baby. Though apparently at some point this week, a lot of the Sonic and Tails brother relationship fandom is just like, here's a whole bunch of fan fiction and art that's just traumatizing the brothers. And then I saw like a post and it was just like, here's to the fandom doing this shit to us. And it's just a bunch of little bunnies in like a little praying circle, like fucking witchcraft.
Oh, great.
Yeah. It was fucking hilarious.
Hey, Sonic. Look at my new invention. Oh, cool, Tails. What'd you make? I made a gun. What? No. What? You can't make that. Of course I can. I'm a scientist. I'm a genius. Why can't I make a gun? It's like, no. I mean, like, you're like 12 or whatever the fucking line.
He's
is.
8.
Yeah, it's like, you're fucking 8. How you can't make a gun? It's like, Sonic, I made an airplane. I can make a gun.
Technically, Tails didn't make that airplane. Not the original one.
Yeah, we made the second one.
Yeah, he made the X Tornado that turns into...
Legs.
I think it's called the Cyclone?
With the legs?
Okay, so...
The first one was the red one that he just added legs to. Then
No. There's not a red one that has legs.
It's not a red one?
So you have the Tornado, which is the biplane.
Yeah.
That was Sonic's.
Yeah. And Sonic Adventure 2, was that shit not red?
No, it was blue.
Thought...
That was the Cyclone, or... Yeah, that's the Cyclone. So you have the Tornado. That gets crashed in Adventure 1. Then Tails builds the X Tornado.
Mm-hmm.
That's the blue one that Tails forgets to put brakes on. That you crash onto the egg carrier.
Right.
In Sonic Adventure 2, you have what looks like the X Tornado, but then it gets feet, and that's called the Cyclone, if I recall correctly.
Okay.
There's a naming convention.
Okay.
And then in Sonic X, in the 3rd season with Cosmo, you have the Blue Typhoon, in which Tails is a cannon, and he's just like, hi, Shadow, you're being an asshole. I'm launching you out my fucking cannon. I feel like Tails is just like, I have a giant fucking spaceship. Piss me off, I will launch you out of the cannon into fucking space. I feel like Tails is just like, you all annoy me.
I have a big-ass gun, and I want to use it. Piss me off if you dare.
Right? I feel like Tails, if he ever has to be like overprotective brother of like, oh, you're here to date my friend? Would you like to go into canon?
And then I think Sonic Boom, that version of Tails makes a fucking cloning machine.
Right? He makes a cloning machine that makes one of, like, it makes multiple of him, but it's like, it splits him up, and so he becomes an idiot.
Yeah, it like perfect splices. It's like the Lilo and Stitch thing. It's like they're perfect identical clones. They're just a fraction of the other one. But instead of making them like weaker and less weight, his makes you less intelligent.
Yeah. I mean, he showed up in Eggman's like fortress. Is like, hi, I'm watching you bathe.
Apparently makes you a pervert as well.
Well, he just showed up and he was just like, hi, let's chat. I'm lonely.
Yeah. And then you find out Eggman's lonely too.
Right? Eggman's very lonely in Boom.
So lonely. Like, he wants to hang out with the gang more. He is more of their friends in Boom than in any iteration.
He really is. But, like, even in Sonic Twitter Takeover, like, we find out, like, most of his inventions are due to seasonal depression.
So great. He needs a hug, but don't hug him. He smells like eggs.
His last girlfriend didn't like eggs. She hated eggs. That's why they broke up. And then Sonic and Shadow are just rubbing salt into that fucking wound like assholes.
They're the worst. Teenagers are the worst.
I saw you don't follow me on Tumblr. I saw this really hilarious comic strip where it's like an AU where Maria's still alive and Maria and Shadow are like at their apartment, they're hanging out, and Sage and Eggman and Orbot and Cubot show up. Because apparently like it's Sage's birthday, they're throwing a birthday party for her. And Eggman introduces them as Shadow and Maria as her cousins. And Shadow's like, well, technically, Gerald Robotnik made me. That makes me your uncle. And then you have Eggman looming over him like, we do not speak of that.
I was also thinking, I thought Maria would be considered Eggman's, like, auntie.
Oh, no. Maria is also Gerald Robotnik's granddaughter. Maria and Eggman are cousins. Though there was one instance in one piece of Sonic Media where Eggman said she was his sister. But we believe he was lying.
Well, no.
But he refers to her as cousin and everything else.
No, I mean, like, how would that be the cousin? Okay, here's my thinking. So if she's the sister... Okay. So if she is the granddaughter of him...
Of Professor Gerald Robotnik.
Who was
Eggman's grandfather.
Wait.
Do you want me to draw you a family tree?
No, now I'm confused about the fucking timeline because that means Eggman was alive at that time?
Yes.
He was alive.
He mentions... Okay, so do you want me to draw you a tree?
So he was roughly the same age as Maria.
He's younger than Maria. Yeah,
but
the Ark accident was...
while the Ark was in space.
He knows of his grandfather, but I don't know if he ever met his grandfather. But Gerald Robotnik was taken into custody after the whole Space Colony Ark. So Gerald Robotnik was alive for a while after the Ark incident. He didn't die on the Ark.
Right, yeah, he didn't die on the Ark, but she died on the Ark.
Yes, Maria Robotnik died in the Ark. Maria Robotnik was sick. She had an autoimmune disease.
Right. So she... Okay, so she was also a grandchild, and he's also... Yeah, so they are cousins.
Yeah, they're cousins.
Okay, I don't know why. I could have sworn Maria was, like, you know, the sister to Eggman's dad or mom. But no.
That would make her Gerald's daughter. But she's a granddaughter.
Okay.
Yeah. So, Eggman and Maria are both granddaughters. Which means Gerald Robotnik had sex at least twice or had twins.
Yeah. And one of them didn't make it.
Well, no, they both lived to adulthood.
Oh, yeah, they did make it to adulthood.
Because they had children.
Yeah, they did have children.
Gerald Robotnik had at least 2 children. Because it's in Sonic Frontiers. You know how you have the egg memos?
Wait, where's Maria's parents? And then again,
they're never mentioned. The only time you ever see Eggman's parents is in The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, in which you meet Mama Robotnik, but that also would mean you would have to consider Warpnik, who is Eggman's cousin.
I don't know who Warpnik is.
It's in The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. It's the loony zany one where Sonic cross-dresses like every other episode.
I mean, I know which Sonic.
And Tails is 4.5 years old and cannot read or write. But at some point, they let this little child fucking rig up a goddamn truck. They're just like, here, tiny child who's only 4.5 years old who can't read and write, fiddle with the truck.
I mean, I know what series you're talking about. I just have no clue who this cousin is. I don't think I ever saw that episode. Or the episodes with him.
I think they're only in one episode, and I think he kidnapped Tails.
Oh, so he's the most evil person of them all.
Right?
Keep your hands off, little boy.
Right? He's only 4.5 years old. He baby.
Dude's So his cousin's a pedophile, and the other one has a bone deficiency disease. So Eggman's the most put together one out of his whole family. Somehow.
Right.
The egg. Yeah, Eggman's family history is, I think, a little bit weirder than Sonic.
You also have to consider Snively if you're going by Archie timeline.
Is Snively related to Eggman?
Yeah! Snively's his nephew.
I thought Wait, nephew?
Yeah, if I recall correctly.
Wait, that means Eggman has a brother or sister.
No. Snively was Maria's brother. Like, younger brother.
And now
It's so complicated. Yeah, he was cousin?
That was still
nephew.
His cousin.
I would have to, like, look up the Archie thing. It depends on, like, which brand of media you're going with.
Yeah. Which one's the most
Game canon?
Yeah.
So, game canon, you have Gerald Robotnik. Gerald Robotnik is the grandfather of Maria and Eggman. Shadow is his creation, so kind of like pseudo-son with Black Doom. And so everyone is just like, oh, Gerald, Black Doom, gay relationship.
Okay.
But yeah.
Even though Black Doom's the alien, the dark alien dude.
Yeah.
Is he? I don't know he, but he technically doesn't have a gender.
Right? They're a they, them. They really are. They're a they, them. But they use he, him pronouns.
Yeah.
In all media.
Because deep voice.
Yep.
Okay, but hey.
And he's gonna show up in Sonic Generations and give Shadow more trauma.
Yes. Shadow's a fucking demon. Half demon.
Alien. But yeah.
Yeah. But anyways, are you like looking at the timeline right now?
I am not, but I'm
just
still
trying to
writing
think
my
of it.
script. I'm trying to remember it.
Oh.
But yeah, that is the Eggman Robotnik family tree. It's those three. That is the only official canon. But Eggman, if you go by Sonic Frontiers, where Eggman has his notes, he mentions how upset he is that everyone was like always mourning Maria, even though he was right fucking there. So I believe he was either old enough to remember everyone mourning Maria, but got like neglected.
Because of the sadness?
Yeah, everyone was too busy mourning Maria. He was a child who was able to form memories and cohesive thought at the time, but he was being neglected because everyone in the family was mourning.
Ignored.
So he would have been born.
Child.
Yeah, he would have been born sometime before the incident on the Ark or a little bit afterwards.
Yeah.
Because if he can remember and everyone's still mourning her.
But he's also like kind of a genius, and the common trope for geniuses is that they have memory really early on in their life.
Yeah.
So at most that just lets us know that he was alive
Yeah.
and just old enough to not be a baby. Because you don't neglect a baby even when you're mourning.
Yeah. But he would have been at most 2
Yeah, probably.
by the time all of that would have happened.
So the youngest
To be able
2
to
years
be aware of being neglected and whatnot.
old.
Because everyone was too busy upset over Maria, even though he was right there. But he absolutely fucking adores Sage.
His robot daughter.
AI daughter.
AI. It
She's an
seems
AI.
like that family has a thing for being attached to their creations,
Yes.
like children. It runs in the family.
I know, like, a lot of people, for Eggman, because Eggman's made so many lackeys, so Orbot and Cubot are not viewed as children, they're viewed as lackeys and sidekicks. The ones that are viewed as, like, Eggman's children are Sage and Metal.
And Metal, yeah. Those are the ones he really treats with the most care.
Yeah.
And he doesn't like bucket of bolts. You know,
Yeah.
he genuinely cares about it.
Yeah.
He's constantly making upgrades on Metal Sonic. And he adores it.
Metals. Also, like, in the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog, you get an image of Eggman sitting at his base waiting for them. And it's Metal Sonic and Sage wearing little party hats and t-shirts that say #1 best dad.
Aww.
Like, yeah. Cheering on their dad as Eggman's, like, sad.
Oh, that's sad.
Right?
Eggman, you're so sad. Why are you so evil? You have enough sadness, a sad enough backstory that I would totally just give you shit. He's like,
Okay.
I want to be mayor. Why?
Okay, here it is. Let me load this image. Yeah, Let's Go Dad. Here it is. They're wearing Let's Go Dad shirts.
He looks unimpressed, but he likes it.
Yeah, because the train that's supposed to be carrying his victims is no longer en route. And he's upset about it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's great.
It's absolutely amazing. You know, there was another thing that I liked about Sonic Boom. He kind of gave us some other villains.
Right? You got Dave, the very lazy employee at the burger joint.
Yeah. The freaking circus master.
Oh yeah, that fucking wolf.
He was actually
Barker. His name is
Yeah.
Barker.
I like just his
I love that-
connivingness of it. He was just so
Right?
clever.
He was so, like, conniving, but also, like, he tricked Knuckles into buying a house he couldn't afford
Yeah.
because Knuckles won a fucking lamp and wanted a place to plug it in to light up. And so Amy came over, is just like, I will wreck your shit. They actually let Amy be kind of, like, aggressive in Boom, but not, like, crazy love-obsessed aggressive, but, like, how dare you fuck with my friends aggressive.
Yes.
But I also appreciate, like, we got a lot of moments of seeing Amy and Eggman being like, oh, we get along and like some of the same things.
Yeah, we hang out. I think they're part of the same book club.
They both really like this board game about pretty little puppies.
Oh, yeah, I remember that episode. Oh, that was so good. When they first mentioned it.
Yeah.
Actually, I think they mentioned it multiple times. Like
They
later on.
did. You have they both like to like organize and be in control of things.
Yeah.
So he hires Amy to like
decorate his home.
yeah, he does.
Right? Yeah. And she's doing an okay job, just Eggman hates himself.
Yeah. Also, Eggman's like picky and finicky,
Yeah.
but I appreciate that Boom Eggman gets to like they kind of take it over the top.
He's probably the most adhering. No, that's not the right word.
He's like one of the most entertaining ones.
Yeah, most entertaining, relatable. Yeah. And the most unrelatable. And then his brother, technically it's not his brother, it's his alternate verse from a different timeline. I mean,
Oh, yeah,
different universe.
Yeah, the different universe Eggman that came over.
But he's like a robot.
Yeah. He was made by Eggman to be like a copy of people.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's like a changeling of sorts. But he's also from another world.
We also don't get a lot of Shadow in that.
It's really just 2 episodes. Right?
Yeah, it really is just 2 episodes.
And like one of them is them being meta as fuck, and the other one is. What's
Your
the other one?
shitty ass skills at making furniture bring shame to all of Hedgehog kind.
Yes, just an insult. It was just an insult.
Right.
But yeah, it's cool. Oh man, Boom was such a good series. This is probably one of my favorite iterations of Sonic
It really
animated.
is. It's great.
And at first, I hated how everyone looked. It was just
Right?
written
It
so
was
well.
just such a jarring thing. Even the game was written decently. The games were just kind of shit.
Yeah. I mean, but it had the best Knuckle jokes.
Right?
Knuckles was so. I mean, he was.
But I remember you
but
being
beautiful.
upset. They're just like they took away his brains, and a lot of people are still upset about that. But I'm just like, that wasn't the role he was made for this series to be. They wanted a fucking meathead, so they made him a
They
meathead,
made him a meathead, but they still gave him some clever jokes,
right?
which made up for it.
Like the whole feminism joke about sports and stuff.
Best line ever. So good. And that he's a Vassant. Like, he can play the piano and, like, other shit.
He can't read, but at the same time, he's like, he looked at a thing and just like the novel I'm writing. The characters are there, but the plot's all over the place.
Yeah, so it's like, he's an idiot, but it's so clever. Like, they don't treat the jokes like we're idiots, which makes it perfect.
Yeah.
He believes he's way smarter than he actually is, and I love it.
I also appreciate that we get a lot of scenes of the guys just being guys.
Yeah, they're just like hanging out and like,
Right?
oh, we have a boy band.
We
together.
put,
What's the fuck?
A pizza maker into a fucking four-wheeler because it sounded cool. Sonic getting a speeding ticket and then going to jail is like, I'll dispute it in court again, but I doubt they'll accept gotta go fast as a medical condition.
Look at that. It's hella quotable.
Right? All of Sonic Boom is very quotable.
Wait, here's one. It's not even from Sonic. It's Sonic's main gang. My baby!
Right?
It's the my leg of Sonic Boom.
It really is. And that is voiced by Mike Pollack, if I believe correctly. So that is the voice of Eggman screaming my baby.
My baby! Oh, the episode where he calls them out.
Yeah.
And it's like, stop losing your baby! It's like, how dare you! And I'm like,
Right?
but seriously though,
Why are you constantly losing your baby?
Like, why is this being like? Why am I the one getting in trouble? I keep saving her damn baby.
Right?
Oh, wait, that was another thing. The people that Sonic's rescuing are actually there. Like, I'm sorry, other iterations, like, who is he actually saving? You don't really meet too many people.
Right.
Like, Sonic
Where's
X? Yeah, is it Sonic X? Sonic's X?
Sonic
you
X
meet
is
like one family. And I'm like,
yeah.
who else is in this world? There's no one else. It's not a town, no nothing. It's like 3 people.
Right.
Let's see. Then there's Archie. Sure, you have the few scenes where like they're together, but a lot of the interactions with the evil parts are like completely separate. Like, you don't see an invasion or anything. They go to the danger.
Oh, I found another tea-based Tumblr post that I think is hilarious.
Oh.
It starts with a picture from McDonald's of try 40-piece chicken McNuggets and a gallon of tea. Why are people even questioning obesity in America? Why is your tea liquidized? Where exactly do you live that the tea isn't liquid? England, where it's in a bag and you make it yourself. Like, what do you do with already liquid tea? Microwave it? No, it's sweet tea. You drink it cold. Who drinks cold tea? Have you ever had iced sweet tea before? So I reblogged this from a British person, and I've been laughing at their tags for 600 years. Cold tea, America, what are you doing? Outrage! That's not how tea is done. England, you stole tea from China. You've had it for a mere 4 centuries compared to our 30 plus. Don't play like you're some kind of authority. Skeletons oohing. Shots fired. World War T has officially begun. Hashtag into the harbor! And then this gif of, like, George Washington raising a car with an American flag. I'm dying!
Fuck yeah! America! Fuck yeah!
Right.
Yeah, like, they both have their times, but, like, during the summer, a nice cold tea. The fuck you're drinking during the summer, man? Hot tea? like psychopaths. Though I hear Britain only has like 1 day a year that's truly summer, and then the rest is like mid.
I also have other ones that I find hilarious that I enjoy. I just have like 120 of these things just saved into drafts that I might like do comic strips or animations of.
And it's all about tea?
No, just random shit.
Okay.
One of them, Eggman, time to make a choice on who to save, hero. Your precious little buddy or Sonic, Tails. Eggman, you don't even know what the other option is. Sonic, I don't need to. Tails is more important. Eggman, oh, more important than an entire city of... Sonic, yes. Give me my brother.
My brother. It's like, more important than your mom? It's like, I haven't... What? She abandoned me. Did you never watch my series? She abandoned us.
Right.
Yeah, we found her later and found out it was some weird curse bullshit.
Oh, they never actually found her.
Wait, I
They
thought
just-
there was a whole thing where like, oh, like it was...
Yeah, the whole point of the series is to find their mom, but the series doesn't end with them finding their mom. It just ends on a random episode.
Doesn't it? But we know where her mom is.
No, they're just traveling everywhere.
I thought she
Oh,
was, like,
depends
stuck
on
in a
which
mirror.
version. No, she's not stuck in a mirror.
Or something. I forget what it was. I remember seeing her.
Yeah, we see her, but they never reunite by the end of the series.
No.
So you have Sonic Underground, where the mom is Queen Alina. You have the Archie comics, where you have Bernadette. And then you have the manga, where his mom's name is Polly? Or Pauline?
Pauline. Oh, God, that's a horrible name.
No, their father's name is Paul.
It's not a great
Polly is his sister.
name. I don't like it as a name in general.
Yeah. I think the father's name is Paul. He delivers the fucking mail.
I remember seeing the father, and I'm like, the mom's way hotter than the father. What the fuck?
The
happened
yellow
here?
one?
Oh, I saw this old blue guy. What was that old blue guy?
Yeah, there's an old blue guy, but Sonic's mom in that one is yellow.
Oh, I haven't seen that one. That should be something they should do.
Yeah, here we go. You see his dad. 5 o'clock shadow. That's his dad,
That's
his
not who
mom,
I
and his
could
sister.
remember.
Uh,
So in that one, he's not a triplet. He only has a sister.
yeah, he has a little sister who's like an adrenaline junkie. Oh, her name's Brenda? I don't remember her name being Brenda.
I'm just gonna assume Sonic was adopted.
Oh, his father's name is Polly, the mom's Brenda, and the sister is Tanya.
I like the triplets, and I like to assume that he just got adopted into a family. That's just an adopted mother and father.
Yeah,
There's
that's the
visual
manga
one is a
universe.
princess.
Yeah, queen. She's a queen.
Queen. Yes.
This one's funny. Amy, why are you like this? Shadow, I used too much No More Tears shampoo as a kid, and I haven't felt a single emotion since.
That's not how that works.
It's not, but it's hilarious.
No more tear lotion adds tears. It makes you cry. It's like no more tears. It makes you cry more.
You also have SVO. As you know, I keep a list of all of my friends in order of how likely they are to betray me. Knuckles, where am I on the list? SVO, well, I can't tell you that because then you'll quickly move up or down depending on your reaction.
He's at the top of the list for asking.
Shadow, all of your existences are confusing. Rouge, how so? Shadow, your presence is annoying, but the thought of anything bad happening to any of you upsets me.
Aww. That's so sweet.
Okay. Please, I'm a fighter, not a lover. Put your pants back on and draw your blade.
Who says that?
It's just a random fucking quote that's in here. It's not attributed to anyone.
Okay. Put your pants back on and take out your blade. Wait, but their blade is out.
Hey, Blade. There's this one, Shadow. I've met a lot of pricks in my time, but you, Sonic, are a fucking cactus. This one. Sonic slams down in front of Shadow. Boil up some Mountain Dew. It's gonna be a long night. Shadow. You could have said literally anything else. Sonic. Cauldron boil and cauldron bubble. Baja Blast to fuel my trouble. Shadow. I'm just going to just stop challenging you when you say random shit. I won't win. I realize this now.
Wait, hold on. The second one was much better.
Yeah, all of that was one. It was like someone just made a whole bunch of like Sonic and Shadow quotes in celebration of Sonic Prime Season 2 because it's just like we're getting so much Sonado shit.
The rise of Sonic. Yet again.
Shadow, do you want to explain the text you sent me last night? Sonic, it was autocorrect. Shadow, autocorrect wrote, "You're so hot, please step on me." Sonic, yes.
Yes. What part was auto-corrected? The "you're so hot" part? Really? Yeah, it was supposed to say "you're so fucking hot." Damn autocorrect.
This one. The team is in battle with Eggman. Shadow, we need more help. Maybe I should call my friends. Eggman, your what? Shadow, my friends. Amy, is he saying friends? Knuckles, I think he's being sarcastic. Sonic, no. This is delirium. He's cracked from being awake all night. Hey, Shadow, all of your friends are in this room. Shadow, I have other friends. You asked me to make new friends. I made new friends. It was a task. I complete task.
Wait, I know that line. Where's that line from?
A lot of people make these using like silly like AI quote generators.
No, I think that's from Parks and Recreation.
Yeah, because they probably is. I just don't have it in my tags. People just use that or they pop up and things like that. Like we have this one with Sails and Mangy in the back of Nine's car. McDonald's. Tails, we have food at home. 9 pulls into McDonald's drive-thru. Sails and Mangy, yay! 9 orders 1 black coffee and leaves. Right? This little shit.
Yes, get the coffee. Nothing else. We still have food at home, kids.
Shadow, Sonic, oh no! Sonic in B flat. You're disappointed.
You're disappointed?
Yeah, that's the whole quote.
I don't get it.
He's saying Shadow said Sonic in B flat. It means he's disappointed in him. It was the tone.
Oh. Tone.
Yeah, because if you say something in B flat, it means you're upset.
So
it also
has
references.
perfect pitch.
I mean, fucker plays a guitar. He was in a band.
Like,
Can't sing worth shit.
Yeah, which makes it why. How can he tell what? How does he have such perfect pitch that he can tell what note Shadow says his name in?
Right. Sonic, hey Shadow. I burnt the water. Shadow, Sonic, how the fuck did you burn the water? Sonic, I don't know. It just caught fire. Shadow, Sonic, the house is on fire. Sonic, I'm sorry, I can't cook. Shadow, fuck.
Why is he saying that to Shadow? Why are they living together? What's the situation?
This one's hilarious. This one involves Espio. Espio, wait, is he into me? Quick, make a joke and see if he laughs. Espio, did you hear about the skeleton who couldn't go to the party? He had nobody to dance with. Silver laughing, hey, that's a good one. Espio, well, that's not fair. A fair test. That joke is hilarious.
That joke is hilarious. That sounds like... Wait, that sounds like it came from American Dad.
It probably is. A lot of these jokes they take from other things
Yeah.
and just attribute them to other Sonic characters. That's how the quoting thing works. It's great for me.
It's like, but yeah, that's totally something Stan Smith would say. He's like, that doesn't work. That joke was hilarious.
Oh, this one you'll love. Vector, what time is it, Charmy? I don't know. Pass me that saxophone. We'll find out. Charmy, play sax loudly and extremely out of tune. SBO, who the fuck is playing the saxophone at 2 in the morning? Charmy, it's 2 a.m.
Very nice, very nice.
Yeah. You would enjoy that shit. Rouge sighs. I have no friends. Amy coughs. Bitch, what am I, a roach?
Am I roadkill?
Right.
That must mean Bruges must plan on stealing from Amy.
Right. Sonic, what are you doing tomorrow, Shadow? Having my day ruined by whatever you're about to drag me into.
Good. So you're free.
Pretty much. Sonic, you still can't get a hold of Knuckles? Tails, no, it doesn't make sense. Since I'm hooked up the communication systems on Angel Island to always have connection. I don't understand why I can't get through, unless he somehow turned all of them off. But why would he do that, Knuckles? Playing the Google No Internet dinosaur game.
He would.
Yeah, he would.